I generally wake up at 6 a.m. and start the day by making my bed. Then I wash my face to wake up my brain and body up from sleep. If I don't do this directly after making my bed, I generally fall asleep again. Next, I drink my very first glass of water. This is the last step to wake up and start my morning routine. My first task is 5 minutes of left hand writing, which helps me to wake up for the third time because writing with my left hand is an unusual thing for me. I want to be able to use my both hands to write. I have been doing this for 14 days and I really feel the improvement in myself. After that, I continue with the second task, which is language learning for 30 minutes. I don't have a lot of time in my daily life. Generally, something came up and I became busy. So I put these tasks in the morning because I must do them every day. These are the tasks that make me happy and feel fulfilled. So they help me wake up early because if I can't wake up, I can't do this. After language learning, my last task before breakfast is studying medicine. I don't study general things in the morning. Morning is the best time to memorize things, so I study the hardest things to memorize in the morning. After completing everything, it is time to treat myself with breakfast. Before going, I prepare coffee to drink during class. It increases my concentration, especially in the morning. After that, I prepare my bag for the day. I use a big bag because today I will exercise and I have an introductory clinic class. After preparing, I check my gym checklist to see whether I missed anything or not. And at last, I'm ready to go. I walk through this lovely corridor, which reminds me of horror movies, especially at night when the lights don't turn on. If I don't get captured by any ghost and don't get caught by those lovely dogs, I go to cafeteria. I really love walking here in the morning. The combination of this beautiful view of the trees and the chirping of birds on a slightly cold morning makes me remember how lucky I am every day. And here we arrive. I generally see about 5 people in the morning in this huge place. There is not much variety, so I nearly always eat the same thing and I still love it. I make my favorite sandwich and start the second part of the day, which I call the after breakfast part, because my free and alone time is over. I go back the same way, but choose the other path, because my faculty is here. This is the area where we will listen to the lecture. Today's subject is ENT, ear, nose, throat examination, and this is the checklist that includes the steps we have to do one by one to complete it. After that I have lunch. Today's menu doesn't include meat, so I eat off menu. I will go to gym, so I need protein. I enter the gym. This place is in school too, so I save time coming here. I also save money because I have scholarship that covers dormitory, food, education and most importantly the gym for free. This place isn't that good and doesn't have a lot of machines. It is generally messy and closes at 9 p.m. Because of that, people generally come in the evening, which, of course, I had to do because of my schedule. But I do calisthenics, so it doesn't matter to me. I only need pull-up and dips and this thing. And people generally don't use the place I use. They tend to be in the dumbbell and machine area. You might be asking why I go to gym if I don't need these machines too much. Well, I need to do pull-ups and dips. But the main reason is the gym atmosphere. It is the most important thing actually, because it motivates me. After completing my regular exercise, I go back to the dorm and I have a bath. After a relaxing bath, I have some free time until 2 p.m. and I will use it by editing videos. Then I have a lesson for 4 hours, which will end at 6 p.m. The listening part isn't a problem, but after 6 p.m. I generally have no energy left to study. But for the sake of the last hours, I relax a bit by having dinner and watching Dr. House, which motivates me to be a doctor. Then I start slowly by watching lesson videos, because I need to increase my focus slowly, and studying after that until bedtime. Write down how much time I spent and where I spent it. The last thing I do before bed is brushing my teeth and putting a sleep trip on my mouth. And this is my weekday routine.